Señoras y señores, en nombre de la Cámara de Comercio Belgo-Perú y las compañías Belgo Floripa y Aliseos, les damos la bienvenida. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, first, before the presentations, I would like to welcome on stage Carlos Cabrecos, President of the Chamber of Commerce, Belgo-Perú.
Dear Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, damas y herren, mesdames et messieurs, this is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this meeting, Latin American Day Trade and Investment. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Guy Sommers, CEO for this wonderful company, and Mr. Philippe Wouters from Prisma, now working for one of the daughter companies, Apple, for opening the doors to this magnificent modern center. Latin America is well represented this evening.
I met Carlos, I think 6 months ago, half a year ago or so, at the opening of the Belgo-Peruvian Chamber of Commerce in Ghent, and it was to me like an overwhelming experience of enthusiasm. I think everybody who knows Carlos knows what I'm talking about. So we are very happy that Carlos took the opportunity, that he spent quite a lot of his time over the last months to make this possible, and that we have this great audience, this selected, this selection of people who are all concerned with doing business and entertaining or maintaining relations with Latin America. Make yourself comfortable, have a great time, have great meetings, make connections, and let's meet again in the future. Thank you.
I will be ready to answer particular questions, but what I want to say is Peru is a friendly country for investment, a friendly country for tourists. There is already a big interest in Belgian companies with establishing themselves in Peru and doing business in many areas. In logistics, for example, you have here, or in the area of dredging, we need, and we already have some dredges from Belgium working in the port of Callao and Salaverry. But also, there's a big area which is the PMEs, the smaller companies, where with smaller investment, I think it can be a win-win situation between Belgian companies and Peruvian entrepreneurs.
The European Union is the third largest trading partner of Chile. Chile and Belgium, we have a double taxation agreement were in force from 2010. So it's important information for those who want to do a business with our country. Finally, I want to say that our invitation is that you think of Chile as a partner for business, not only in trade, but also in investment.
Brazil is such a big country, and you can grow there, because we have more than 200 million inhabitants. It's a very huge country, and there is a necessity of a lot of different things in different sectors. I just would like to tell you about this. As I always hear business people tell me, yes, Grace, you're talking about preparation, but we don't know how we would do to start an e-commerce in Brazil, to start our Facebook in Brazil, for example, or to trademark registration, or how to start in Brazil. So Belgo Floripa has started this year with some partners like SD Awards, KBC, Brigado Murtir, and so on. So we sit together and we decide to make free export breakfast. So once per month we will be in 2 places in Belgium, for example in Brussels and in Ostland or Westland, maybe Bruges, maybe in Ghent, talking about one theme that's important to the internationalization.
I think Latin America, it's a great market for clean tech and renewables. There's an ever-increasing need of energy. And however, the prices of fossil fuels are low today, but they will probably not remain low in the future. And on both private and government levels, there's a big sense of environment, of efficiency. Emissions laws are getting stricter. Many corporations are setting objectives to become carbon neutral or to at least reduce their carbon footprint. So I think this all leads within Latin America to a huge potential for any clean tech or renewable investment.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to drink session, I would like to invite only to present you Mr. Edwin de Wet, President of the Chamber of Commerce of Eurocen, Mr. Horacio Zúñiga, Jean-Louis Lamp. Please, I would like to present you that now, only to show you that the Chamber of Commerce here present, please join us. Only to show you that we just signed, or we are going to sign, we are about to sign a memorandum of understanding in order to work together and to offer you a better service in an upcoming, let's say, in months and years. Maybe you can say the word because you are the one who are already more installed here in the Belgian community as a president of the Chamber of Eurocen group in several Central American countries.
Eurocen is a Chamber of Commerce responsible for 8 economies in Central America. I have been looking at means, all possible means to make the contacts and the cooperation more efficient. And after meeting with the colleagues from the Chambers of Commerce of Peru, Colombia, and Chile, and we decided that the best way to start with that was to sign a memorandum of understanding, and we have already prepared a platform of common activities to be implemented in the near future.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to have a very, very, very pleasant evening with Peruvian, with caipirinha from Brazil, Peruvian cocktails, and then gastronomy from Latin America. Thank you very much, everybody.
We have 3 locations where you can come and ask everybody. They specializes in Peru, in Brazil, or in Chile respectively. The ones from Brazil, they're going to go back to the main auditorium downstairs where we were a few minutes ago. The Chilean interiors, they're going to be on the other side next to the entrance. And for the Peruvian ones, we're going to be at this side. Mr. Luis Olivares Fluker, myself, and the representative from the consulting firm Globus will be there to give you some information and some highlights about how to do business in Peru.